Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back again to the PGL Dota 2 Open. We're going to be taking a look here at game number 2 of Team Secret versus Team Kinguin. I'm Lyrical, joined as well by Eos, and we've been at it all day, and we're going to continue on right now. And this one looking a little bit different. Team Secret trying to switch it up.
Well, they're not the only ones switching it up. Kinguin has also changed it up. They ban out the Necrophos for once, and they snatch up the Nature's Prophet for themselves. And right as they first picked that, Team Secret immediately picking up the Spirit Breaker as well as the Zeus. It seems like they are very prepared to deal with the Nature's Prophet pick.
I wonder if this is going to be a Yapsor Zeus.
It might be. He plays a lot of it as in the support role. They give him a lot of space to farm, lets him get all the items, and eventually he ends up with that scepter. And man, Nimbus it's something else. Yeah,
I know it's going to be pretty good to deal with. I feel like you know, you take a look at around
10 seconds remaining.
I mean, each of the games that we've watched of Secret so far, they've been able to go for really greedy for positions. It's just their style of play. With the Spirit Breaker, does that change things at all? I feel like we've seen Puppy kind of play it in the 5-ish role. I don't know. What do you think?
Oh, this is definitely Puppy's hero. He loves playing this hero, and I mean the thing is, like, they're usually fairly successful with their movement. Successful enough that even if it's played as a 5, he still manages to get enough farm to have items on this hero. So.
Right. Well, and Team Secret go back to, maybe we can call it the ace specialty. It's now going to be the third game that they've taken the hero, and second game, or last game was the second game that they put it on ace, and he played amazing, keeping his former teammate alive, the Danish brothers. They're not actually brothers, I don't think, but they made it work.
Yeah, that was some great plays by Ace. This is probably going to be one of his staple heroes. Seems to be very successful with it. And let's see how Kinguin decide to answer the Pugma pick.
Team Secret's turn to
what is going to be that role? They're going to take the Drow this time. Interesting, interesting, interesting.
Huh. I mean, it's a good start that you have the Nature's Prophet as well as the Night Stalker. You don't exactly need 5 range heroes to make it work.
Right. I mean, and it's sort of like even sometimes better having a big meaty shield up there in front and center with the
5 seconds
Nature's Prophet, or excuse me, Night Stalker. But I guess does that look like a dual lane to you then? Also, the like Nature's Prophet, Night Stalker together, or do you feel like you need people to help support Drow? I guess they played Drow mid time last time.
I'm pretty sure that they won't run the Drow in the mid lane this time around.
Okay.
So that's my guess. If they do, then they'll definitely give her a lot more support than mid one did get from the last game, simply because there is a Spirit Breaker on the other seat, on the other team.
I honestly was wondering if we might see something crazy like a Huskar come out from Kinguin. One of like the best answers for Pugna in general. I guess the other one would be something like an anti-mage. Exotic Deer does seem to really like playing on like the super duper hard carries. No?
Has he been playing the super hard carries? He's played CK, and he's also played Lone Druid.
Is that not super hard carry? Am I crazy?
I mean, it's a carry, but it's not like. I mean, whenever I think of super hard carry, I'm thinking of, you know, heroes like a Spectre or an anti-mage, or heroes that just really need to farm a lot throughout the entire game.
Okay, fair enough. I guess when I think of those heroes, I always think of just like myself dying to them. Yeah, that's fair enough. Tidehunter! Hey! There's a hero we haven't seen in a while.
Huh, interesting. Look at how tall he is.
Yeah, he's like dominating. His anchor's going through Pugna. Like, stir the pot.
His anchor is
10 seconds remaining.
His anchor is taller than Pugna, or about the same height.
And what's funny about that is that's Tidehunter like behind Pugna, so the heroes in the middle and front look bigger than the other ones.
Turn to Wind Ranger at your service.
Oh, Wind Ranger taken. That is filthy. I like that a lot.
So it's another Another hero that we haven't seen very often, but definitely I can see the synergy here. It's also a potential pickup for the Diffusal Blade on the Wind Ranger. It actually does quite a bit of damage. You focus fire, you just drain the crap out of someone's mana as well as dealing a ton of damage. And if someone gets decrypified, you can actually remove it.
That's pretty nice. I can dig it. I can dig it.
Dire team ban.
Well, it's going to be the Disruptor banned out now as well. Is there any chance that this ends up, do you think, being like a position 4 Wind Ranger?
That is possible, but it sounds very greedy, but
10 seconds
possible.
remaining.
Okay.
I'm gonna guess no.
Yeah.
But
5 seconds remaining.
So we'll see if they decide on it.
Because I'm wondering, like, it is a hero that you can do a good amount of damage just by having that ultimate up with the Drow Ranger aura, and you don't really need that much more outside of it.
Dire team pick.
I guess you need levels.
Yeah, you definitely need levels on Wind Ranger. That's probably her biggest weakness. It's just like
Team Secret.
As a support, you're just so useless without the levels. And Bane is gonna be the last pickup, so it's gonna be a mid Wind Ranger.
No, it's definitely mid Bane. I'm with you. That's
definitely. I mean, if we're gonna go that far, just make it carry Bane and support Drow.
Yeah.
Actually, have we casted a game where there was a support Drow? I feel like we did.
Oh no. Oh, Steven.
Okay, yeah, we have one of these. We got one of these. Last Pig Broodmothers.
Look at that Nature's Prophet set, by the way. Can we just take a moment to discuss how like grimy that is?
Isn't that like one of the older sets?
I don't know. It looks disgusting though. I'm not a fan. And honestly, this Broodmother is also disgusting. They did it yesterday, and it was the biggest beatdown in a game of Dota 2 that I've ever seen. And honestly, Kinguin don't really look like they have an answer. There's nothing.
They don't.
I think it's over.
Like on paper, you can power shot it, but no answer.
Yeah, I think that I think they might have just lost.
All right, let's not jump to conclusions.
I mean, I really don't like to jump to conclusions, but when I guess to me it feels like it would need to be some pretty bad misplays by Secret to lose this draft. And on paper, I also feel like they're the stronger team. So when I look at this type of thing, I don't know what else you can really do. Maybe try and like send a bunch of heroes mid right at the start to kill off the Brood. You know what I mean?
I don't know about that strategy. Ace is gonna be. I don't think Ace is gonna start mid. I feel like this is a bait. He's gonna drop a web here, and then they might switch up the lanes.
Why do you think that they want to switch up the lanes?
Just for the main reasons, being like Wind Ranger is probably the only one who can actually do anything against a bunch of spiders, and if you match up against anyone else, it's not really gonna be a good matchup at all. But they pull him 2 tangos, so it looks like he will be in the mid lane anyways.
Okay.
I mean, this is still perfectly fine because I don't think Wind Ranger is going to be able to do much against a Broodmother.
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen Ace's micro. He controls all of his spiders, doesn't let them get picked off, and because of that, you know, he's just going to outfarm the Wind Ranger or potentially even kill Wind Ranger.
Yeah. Well, you can see right down here bottom, Kinguin, they want to try and kill down here bottom. They have a ward set up, and unfortunately, Exotic Deer is going to be alone in this lane now, and well, they actually might be in trouble. They have Gush level 1.
Gush level 1?
Oh, Exotic Deer, I think, is dead. Can they get her? Trying to drop a tree to block it off, but...
Yeah, she's dead. There's a Gush coming up.
Yeah. Oh, jukes, jives. Ain't gonna happen. Puppy ends up drawing first blood, has to joke in a salve. Can they make up for it bottom?
Let me think about this. Got a Bane, you got a Void. Void on the Night Stalker, and Nature's Prophet.
Trying to wrap around with the trees, trying to block it off. They're looking for this kill. Can they shut down mid? One, he is gonna die. So 1-for-1 exchange so far.
Just enough there.
Alright, so we gotta watch how Nisha deals with this lane. We know it's gonna be difficult to deal with, but how difficult?
Well, he's doing fine right now.
Yeah.
Until Ace gets levels, that's when it really becomes problematic. So just you know, kind of ignore this lane, come back in a level or two,
Okay.
or a minute or two.
Well, we can go up top right now because they really do not care. They are trading aggro. Exotic Deer has nowhere left to go. Oh my god. And Night Stalker's there as well. They do end up killing off Ace in the mid. Nisha! Alright, alright, alright. And meanwhile, bottom lane, mid one ends up killing off Alicia. So Nisha, Alicia, everybody's dying.
Under attack.
You shouldn't have listened to me. Why would you take your eyes off the mid lane?
I don't know. That's my bad. I'm just not up to scruff.
Is under attack.
I'm just kidding. There's no way you should expect that. I am genuinely curious as to how that just happened.
No. Hestajo here doesn't have any more, or have any points in Kraken Shell, and Alicia's moving in as well. Do they have enough damage? He needs to hit one more into the Brain Sap. They're diving. Oh, and realizing you can't do that. Mister.
Puppy got bashed by Roshan.
Oh, no. That's really unfortunate. That probably would have been a kill, but no such luck.
To be fair, I think he would have canceled. It's a little risky. He charged the Night Stalker as well, so Night Stalker is pretty tanky. Got 6 armor as well as 500 life. It's probably not something that would have went on anyways.
Oh, with levels starting to get up now on Ace as well. Need to be careful. Watch out for the power shots, obviously, but it is feel like it's a type of lane where Nisha's always going to have to be wary.
Well, it's gonna bother Tidehunter. The charge is coming through, but I don't think it's gonna amount to much.
Yeah. Bottom lane, mid one, still having a decent time for himself as well. Went for the decrep on the creep to make sure that it wouldn't get denied. The high level play as they go in now onto Alicia. He's got a lot of HP, but I don't think it's going to be enough. They take him down with one bash from Puppy.
This top lane is destroying Kinguin right now. This Drow just has so much pressure on her. Only has 4 CS and no items to jungle with.
I mean, you were talking about support Drow. Little did you know. They're not even going to get the pull off. They might, actually, the second round here. Exotic Deer trying to get it. Or can they get the pull? They're not going to get the pull. And he ends up keeping, or rather charging over to mid, where they are going to go on to Nisha. I thought they might actually complete that one. 4-minute mark. Puppy now going to have to contend with a Night Stalker that's actually in nighttime. As he walks over this direction. Power shot, taking some spiders with him as well. That was 3 of them. Pato shows up, doesn't have enough mana for the Sprout, but Puppy's still going to fall. So, this rotation, things working out a little bit. They've been able to survive the first salvo.
Nisha's doing a great job on this Windrunner.
Yeah.
30 and 7, involved in 2 kills. Yeah, this is definitely the kind of start you need for a Wind Ranger.
Some of those CS are certainly spiders, but not all of them.
Is under attack.
I think that last power shot was like the first time you killed them, so
Oh,
definitely a little padded, but yeah.
They had the charge going on to Bane, and it looks like they might be completing this mid one, level 5 right now, but they are going to call it off. Atos also in the area and doesn't have charge right now. Puppy will run into trouble. We'll have it in 4 seconds away.
Is under attack.
See if he can make it happen, and there's the charge. Oh, power?
Sidesteps the power shot, but yeah, he's gone.
Stick charges, not enough. Well, while this is all happening, Yapzor's been able to get boots for himself, level 3, and they're starting to cut the creep wave up top, so Drow Ranger is forced to jungle.
Under attack.
Yeah, that sounds about right. With the kind of start that Drow has and the lane matchup that she has, jungling sounds about right.
Yeah.
Nightmare as well laid down. They want to try and set up on a mid one. Silence now does have Soul Ring, but that guy does not have a lot of HP. Poor little Pugna.
Dire's top tower is under
Nice sidestep of the spiders. Nisha taking a lot of damage from those ones. Man, it is hard to deal with, and he's going to get wrapped around on fully now. The wind run is there. Can he get out of here in time? The body blocks from the spiders. Oh, all he needs now is a snook, and he's going to be able to get it. Can he fall? No. Nisha going to live.
Very nicely done. Unfortunately for Ace, I don't think he had a... Oh, he did have a web. I'm surprised he didn't web. Getting slapped. Oh, the damage.
Whoa. That was a lot of spiders taking damage there. He pops the second web now, and oh, there's going to be the dust. They back out again. They find the kill, but they do lose a lot of spiders there. Man, Nisha's been playing fabulously.
Under attack.
Yeah, this is definitely a strong performance from the Wind Ranger, but he's going to have to keep it up. Right now, his team definitely relying a lot on him
and
to have a good game, because Drow Ranger having a terrible one.
Yeah, this is second lowest net worth in the game right now, Exotic Deer. 1,100, just barely above the Bane. This is a problem.
One of me ain't enough.
Another Nightmare. They do have the shackle set up here if he wants to go for it. He misses the shackle. Alright, well, Caster's Curse for having a good performance. That one hurt. I would have liked to get that one back.
I think he got a little greedy. Oh, almost snipes him though.
He's gonna have another round of this. Oh no, they're not gonna get it. Oh, TP.
Oh, they might have found him.
Shackles down, but look at Zeus. They turn it back around, and now Spider is on top of Patos. They're trying to kill him off. They've got a lot of damage here. This Nature's Prophet, nowhere left to run. They do have the damage. Power shots through, but they get the double kill. Now looking for more. Can they kill off Alicia? The Spiderling Ami took down the Mama, but Retribution is very hard to deal with. Ace has gotten a triple kill, and he's been dead.
These spiders have been doing so much work.
Okay.
I'll take that.
Well, 3 kills from the grave, basically. And Ace showing why this hero is hard to deal with. So I guess the long run answer for this is going to be Exotic Deer Aghanim's Maelstrom. Is that what they're going to have to use? It's going to be a while.
I think the AoE clear from Windrunner is not that great. Simply because her base attack speed kind of sucks, and a lot of the items you build are just pure damage. You never really have attack speed.
Yeah.
And because of that, you just rely on Focus Fire to single out people instead. So if there's going to be an AoE clear build, it's going to have to come from Nature's Prophet as well as the Drow Ranger. Drow Ranger might need to go for the Maelstrom Aghanim Scepter build.
Yeah. That's, like I said, that's going to be a long ways away.
Yeah, it's going to be a while.
Good dodging of the power shots here. And down bottom, there's a charge coming in. Alicia has nowhere left to go, and, well, one gush maybe with Puppy there. They do get the Nightmare off. That was well done, but why not a first hit bash, and why not just an ulti coming in? Not to mention the fact that Yapzor kills Exotic Deer in the jungle. They didn't even know that she was there.
They didn't even know. Yeah, that...
just a casual kill.
That one hurts so much.
Oh, man. All right, that'll teach you.
Dire's bottom tower.
All right, I can't get in trouble for T-Tours in that.
Yeah, you can't possibly have your camera on that one.
Well, it's going to be a charge again onto Alicia. Just went down. Now maybe going to end up falling again. They end up going for the nice little Nether Blast and looking for more here as well. Alicia's staying alive for a moment. Life drain. It's not going to be enough. Atos. And they do this. Puppy has another charge now if he wanted to go for it. And is going to charge through, but it's just going to need to run away now. Teleportation is there. Power shot. Shot as well. Is he going to die? He is. Very well done. Nisha hits it. Now the shackle onto Pugna. He's down. Kill taken there by the Bane. Why not? They will lose a tower for the trouble, and now Drow Ranger is going to be found out inside of her own jungle area. So, Ace continuing to take over enemy jungle.
But the problem with this Drow Ranger is still live for
Radiant's
Kinguin.
top tower
He
is
is
under attack.
just farming so slowly. At least he did manage to get the level 6. That helps a lot. Gives you a lot of damage. I feel like this is one of those games where you should probably invest in Iron Talon. I don't actually know how effective it ends up being, but... And he definitely needs something to propel his farm. Mask of Madness would be great, but he just has no farm.
Yeah. No, it's really tough, and honestly, a stray Zeus ulti, and that could potentially be curtains as well. Honestly, if she's not careful, like farming over here as they charge the Nature's Prophet, they're gonna be going for the Nature's Prophet kill. Yeah, she's gonna head back home, it looks like. Oh, they thought about going for that one. Yeah, Nisha there as well. Shackle going to connect again. Mid one, drops.
Oh, great setup. He's gonna get more potentially. Charge is ready. Can he make it out?
Oh, Void caught him. And now they're gonna be able to find that kill as well. Mega kill streak for Nisha. Level 11, so has that mana regen talent that is so freaking good. While mid, the Spider continues the push. Tidehunter pushing up top. I think you accept those.
The wages of fear. Gold for me.
Secret are just pretty much playing very greedily right now, and it's still kind of working. Everyone's getting farmed, you know, they're getting picked off every now and then.
Oh,
they're losing some.
This is a big one. They shackle up the Brood, and with that silence out, they're going to kill him. And now these spiders also going to be harvested. That is a pretty substantial turnaround. And that was also the Broodmother taken out. She got the relic at least. But a lot of gold, a lot of experience. That could put Trout at level 8.
Yeah, definitely. These kills are important. I think killing.
What the hell, man? Nisha, settle down. Jeez.
Well, that was thanks to Bane setting him up.
Is under attack.
Yeah.
Bane helped set it up, but Nisha is very farmed right now. He's pretty much carrying the team. Drow Ranger is doing whatever he can to catch up. But, you know, despite all of these kills and all these pickoffs, Secret are still leading in farm because they are playing very greedily. So, gonna have to see how Kinguin are able to take advantage of their greed.
They do spot the Brood right now and wanting to try and take her out, but it's so hard to find that initiation. And, well, there's going to be the ulti coming in from Yapzor. They see it, going to TP away before they're able to catch. And in the meantime, try and push these other lanes, I would imagine. I'm not really seeing where the rest of Secret is. Like, you just had to TP back home, Yapzor.
Farming. Oh, Hestro going to get canceled.
Oh. They'll still hold the tower, though, it looks like. You know, in the lead up to this, they were asking why it was taking so long, and one thing that ended up getting revealed was that Kinguin actually, Nisha's a high schooler, and so they had to wait for these games to get played until a little bit later in the day, and they helped to reschedule the qualifier format so that way they could make sure that the mid player could be here. So young talent in Nisha playing on this Wind Ranger, and it's cool to see them play on it.
Charge coming out on Night Stalker. Not gonna do anything with that. Tidehunter almost has Blink. Maybe they're waiting for the Blink Dagger to take a big team fight.
And the Radiance probably as well. It's only about, what, 300 gold away from the Brood? Brood.
That's a pretty big pickup as well. It's gonna be a lot of damage right now. Oh, mid lane.
They got one. That is a problem for the Night Stalker. He does have Hunter in the Night as well. No level 6 on Puppy, though. At 15 minutes in, that is a problem. Man, this don't ever stop. Oh, but Alicia, that's real bad. Oh, man. Yapzor, he gets the kill steal there with the Zeus. Doing his best pub impression. Now Nisha gonna get charged, and, well, maybe ran at as well. They've got a good bit of damage here. I think this is worth it to Ravage for it, and they're gonna try and chase her down, see if they can find that kill. Radiance is burning as well. Nisha in trouble, and eventually, I believe, going to fall, trying to TP out. Charge! Is it gonna be there? They get her! Oh, that was close.
That is a pretty big kill for Puppy. 553 gold going his way.
Almost level 6 off of it as well.
Definitely gonna be a huge help if he manages to get his level 6. And Tidehunter has the Blink Dagger finish. I wonder if this is the time for Secret to smoke out.
They got the Radiant Courier. Alicia is going to get bashed one time. Why not? A couple body blocks in there as well. Now Yapzor shows up. They decide to think about turning to the west, but they need to just get out, actually, because they lost themselves. There. Pugna.
Mid one hasn't been having the greatest game here.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a hero thing. I don't really picture him as a Pugna player. I mean, I'm sure he can play everything, but I'm sure he excels at some of the more traditional mid-carry type of heroes. Or carrying, just in general.
Yeah. Practicing his shackling.
Hey, it all counts. Slow down the catapult's structure damage.
Oh, hey. There you go. Is that the new strat?
Well, it always helps.
They do see that there was a smoke there. Alicia just going in for this one, probably to get down a ward and then maybe try and set up a kill. They might be expecting this now. Mid one's going to back out. So too will Puppy. And they still haven't really gone for any big move. They're just, you know, like you said, comfortable farming up and waiting to get into these items that are going to help them dominate this game.
Radiant are scanning.
Bane doing the hiding in trees tactic. This is how you play Bane. You just wait for your opportunity to strike.
Yeah.
You can eat his pizza now.
Can eat his pizza. For anybody that missed, that was the reason that we had a delay in one of our games. He eats pizza. Vision-wise, they will see the Pugna now here, but it's hard to think about going on that one. And in fact, Bane is going to TP to the bottom lane. And that should stop it there, I would imagine. As this game sort of stalls out here and doesn't really turn into, like, you know, actual fights, and it just remains as is, who do you feel like is coming out on top?
I think Kinguin are very happy that they aren't getting like pressured to death right now. Being able to farm against a team like this is very good for your own, and I think with the right-click potential that they have with the Drow lineup, I think Kinguin are going to be okay when it comes to mid-game.
Alright. Drow is catching up as well. I mean, it'd be hard not to based upon where she started. But, just slightly below mid one now. The game feeling like it's much more about farming up and stuff, which said allows her to kind of get a little bit of free room for herself. It's also kind of interesting. Like, we haven't had a Ravage yet this game.
That is a very good point. I do not recall seeing a Ravage.
Oh no, Yapzor. Yeah. There's the Fiend's Grip down low. They're gonna end up hitting the power shot. Nisha right on the edge of it. Makes that work, and the Shackle not gonna latch, but they have the Nightmare, and now he's in trouble. You drop down the Nether Ward as well as the Decrep. Life Drain keeping him alive there. And now they show up. There's the Ravage. They've got the damage with the Radiant. Oh, and it all falls apart so quickly. Decrep there as well. Goes for the Nightmare. There's no way to save. Double from it.
Right as you talk about the Ravage, they hit a huge Ravage.
Radiant's bottom tower
right on top
is
of
under
3 of the
attack.
heroes, so no chance for Kinguin to turn that fight around at that point. Make it a 3-for-0. About 800 gold net worth swing.
Oh no.
Oh, and
Yapzor.
Yeah, just stealing kills left and right.
What a guy.
Really wants to farm.
I mean, to be fair, that's sort of what you want to do is this position 4, right? You're not getting farmer on the map, so get the kills.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they discussed this as well. He doesn't do it like
Dire's middle tower
without saying anything.
Yeah.
He'll usually tell you like, I'm gonna kill.
Whoa, that was a loud sound. They do take down the tower though, and that takes away the vision, and now Nisha is going to get charged in. They find the not quite Gust, and oh my god, Alicia's going down. This is where things really get scary. You got to be careful here, buddies. Puppy getting caught for the moment, but they also are starting to drop, and they're able to jump away from that one. So, Night Stalker not able to finish it off. We'll have Ravage back up shortly, but also Guardian Greaves is there, and Night Stalker not really capable of making anything happen. Just wants to head out, keep his eyes on the Radiant. While Nisha, oh, they turned off the Radiance. Now he turns it back on, and yeah, Nisha's gonna end up going down here, I believe. They do have spawn Spiderlings as well if they can get within range. Damage, not quite there. They want to set up on a mid one, though. Do they get found out? Daytime, 2 minutes away. Looks like Patos and Akor should be able to back out.
Anything, any interesting items coming up?
Not really seeing much. They had Guardian Greaves already. I think it's just run at Alicia time. Although
Broodmother has a lot of gold. They've got 4,000 gold.
Almost. There was the shrine.
I'll take that.
A little unfortunate there.
Good try.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, what do you think she ends up going for? Is it just like a BKB?
Dire's top tower has fallen.
I think so. I think that's probably the best option.
I got Brood Radiance Illusions.
What is Ace going to buy with 4,500 gold?
I mean, Deso maybe? Could go finish his Solar Crest, possibly?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Orchid is always great also. I mean, what do they need to kill people? I guess armor wouldn't be bad either. I'm going for an
what they need to do to kill people is just to actually go there and find them.
Okay.
They just need to bring out a smoke, make use of Ravage, and I'm sure they'll be able to win these engagements, especially because of how their team fight is just so strong.
Yeah. That being said, Kinguin did a significant amount of damage to this tier 3 tower. It's below half HP.
Radiant are scanning.
I think it's mostly because of a lot of split pushing, a lot of constant shoving out of the lanes.
Yeah. Brood ends up going for the Lincoln Sphere, and only a little bit of experience away from picking up that 70 attack speed talent. So freaking good. Again, split push happening, and this one will take the tower, so they either need to push for their own as they jump forward and find themselves a Pugna. Secret kind of falling apart here, and while this is happening, they're going to end up losing barracks possibly in the bottom lane. Nobody is here to deal with this. They're TPing back right now, and with Tidehunter in the area, not enough mana for Ravage, and also getting his blink broken. Yeah, that's a problem. Broodmother, where are you going? They still have Aegis.
He is finished. Oh, he finished Lincoln's. Okay, I like this Lincoln's pickup. Shackle Shot is actually so annoying to deal with. And Bane is potentially able to catch him as well. So, I think this is the right choice.
Gold for me.
Okay. Well, Zeus in the meantime has the Yule Scepter going now for the Aghanims. He hasn't gotten probably as much farm as he would have wanted since there hasn't been that much fighting this game. 18-16 at 25 minutes. Nisha out of mana, but does have Haste Rune bottled up. Oh, in the jungle. Brood almost kills off the Drow. Exotic Deer just TPs away. And here comes the smoke. Dire don't see this.
Bane is close.
Oh, Nisha's hanging out by the shrine. They have no shrine now. They spot out Nisha, turning around onto this. Alicia's gonna get bashed as they go through, and well, that will probably keep alive the Wind Ranger. Is another shackle goes in. Hey, guess what? If you shackle the target behind it, or in front of her, she'll get shackled.
Thank you.
I didn't know.
Radiant's turret has been killed.
Well, they're doing their best to hold this, but
oh my god.
Ravage.
3-person Ravage. They're going to catch K4 as well. They immediately get back out after the Wind Ranger buys back, and look at them. As a team secret run away, they know what can happen. Another great shackle. They find her right there.
Radiant's top
but can they reach her is the problem.
No. Doesn't matter. They can't get her. But Fiend Script from the low ground. Bane going to get punished for that one quite heavily. A jump through as well. They've been able to catch onto the Drow, even though the Spear Breaker died as he was finishing his charges. And Nisha now in trouble also. BKB wearing low. They have the damage that they need. Nisha going to die. Ace on a dominating streak. Turns onto this one fortunate Night Stalker. He's going to fall down. Also, Exotic Deer getting ran at. Ace is just too big. They don't even care, and he also has Aegis, so even if he didn't just kill everybody, it wouldn't have mattered. Tier 3 tower most likely to go down now, unless they want to back out, since there was total 4 buybacks now?
That is just too many buybacks.
2.
Well, this fight recap just says 2, so we're going to assume it's just 2. Unfortunately for Ace, the rest of his team is just way too low, they can't take any more. Almost finishing MKB though, that is very scary for the Wind Ranger.
Has fallen.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I thought you meant that the Wind Ranger had it. If Ace gets it, that's curtains. And well, it might be for Exotic Deer anyways. Radiance Burn, gonna be on her in a second, and drops down a web. It's gonna, well, be up on the high ground, trying to get out of there. Exotic Deer, is he gonna get out? No. Force Staff, jump through. They found themselves a Bane. It is all falling apart. There is nothing left. Shackle connects onto that Spear Breaker, but he is fine. Meanwhile, Patos, they don't have Ravage, but still just scared off again. And they have found K4, and with mid 1 here, this might be the death of him. Damage connects as Puppy ends it, and this is looking like it might just be close to the end of the game. This is really hard to deal with. I guess Aegis is going to expire really soon, and mid 1 is actually going to get caught here. So mid 1 goes down.
It's rough. I don't even, they're just walking down mid anyways. He just runs out finally.
Yeah. They have Ravage available again if they want to use it. And the tower is going to go down.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Well, it's the start of the siege. Get to work on the shrines. Get some money and then regroup up before they make that push. Maybe even wait for Roshan. Secret don't really have to rush anything.
Is there any worry as the game goes on that like they start to fall off at all, or the damage from Drow will maybe eventually be there? I mean, she doesn't even actually have a BKB.
I think she'll eventually be there to have the damage, but she won't. You can never itemize in a way to just beat 5 people on your own. Not this game, at least. I think Spirit Breaker alone is more than enough to lock you down, so it's really rough.
This is a bold move here. I don't know how well that's going to work out. They have Ravage still. Ooh, you don't want to do this, guys. You really don't. Oh, Hesta Joe. Oh, no. They're trying to take him down. Acor got the pipe. They're still looking to chase this. They got a Force Staff available if they wanted to pop it. But it's just going to be Nisha caught. Oh, I heard the sound start. It wanted to finish, but it's not there. Out for 70 seconds. Wind Ranger. This is the time when they go up.
Yeah, I definitely agree. This is your moment. Your biggest problem is now dead for 50 something seconds. You should definitely go take something. Even if it isn't high ground, at least take the middle tower and then maybe make your way to Roshan.
Ace has the +8 webs talent too, so he can just throw them everywhere.
Oh, even 25. Yeah, the 8 webs is great.
Dire's
4 will always feel so lackluster, but 8 is like the perfect number.
All right, tower fallen, and you do have a Nature's Prophet split pushing, but they have a creep wave here that should be more than sufficient. Not to mention mid is going to be pushing in, so I don't really know where you go from here if you are Dire team.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Well, all of Dire are just sitting in their base right now. They're slowly getting out-farmed. 17k net worth lead now. I think about 10 minutes ago it was about 9k, so slowly but surely they're doing it.
And it looks like Secret will back out for a moment, but still not easy. So do you think that Broodmother is going to keep being a hero that we see?
Some heroes like playing it, or not. Some players like playing it.
Attack.
And it's kind of gaining popularity, so I think we'll definitely see it again.
I wonder if it's going to get nerfed because of that. Like, Valve said that they're still going to be working on the balance patch, so maybe that means that they'll, like, look at what's good right now, and if they see Brood being good right now, they'll end up trying to nerf it a little bit.
I don't know. It's like it's so hard to make that call because the patch has been going on for such a long time, and Broodmother hasn't been touched in such a long time as well. Oh, they signed Sonic Deer.
All right, good silence, but it was all for naught.
Not good enough. Unless you start that spirit, unless you stop that Spirit Breaker, not enough.
Big old stack of creeps coming down bottom, and they don't have an Ember or anything like that to deal with it this time. But they will Nightmare. Zeus is going to head back and try and clear through this creep wave. Does a good job of it. Meanwhile, inside the base, Hestejo still being the one who's going to siege this here. So they do take the tower, but that should be about all.
This melee rack's about to go down so close.
Yapzor is actually pretty close to being able to get his Agnums also. So he'll be able to be effective from even the other side of the map as throw down the Decrep on the Nether Ward, draining mana and causing damage whenever they do use it. The barracks about to fall. Hestejo playing it safe right now as Broodmother is going to go up to the top lane and start taking that one down. Tidehunter left alone. They want to go in here, but the spiders are going to be able to take down the tier 3 tower, and it is so hard because they need absolutely everybody to contest even one of these lanes. Catapult doesn't get the last hit, Windranger does. And a full lane of barracks down without even taking a fight.
This is like the worst feeling, or worst position to be in, and now they're going to have the Roshan. I think this is Kinguin's best chance. Just try to win at Roshan. Because they don't even have like a big team fight type of thing to come back from, or come back with.
I mean, couldn't it just be like split pushing with Patos?
See, this is why they instantly picked Zeus as well as Spirit Breaker. It's because they see this first pick Nature's Prophet, and then it's just so look he's already on the case.
Yeah. And maybe Windranger right now is trying to like get in position, but yeah, there's the ulti and Patos is gonna die. Windranger shows up, doesn't hit the shackle. Win1 already used Decrep, so he's gonna die. There's a lot of damage from the Windranger. Has that Ags upgrade already, as well as the Drow Ranger damage. But Aegis is online.
Radiant's bottom shrine is under attack.
Yeah,
Alright.
Poppy getting shackled as well.
Oh. It went through the wild hits and that lowered the damage, but he's still gonna die there. In the meantime, Ace takes down another, and now he's going to start focusing down these towers. Shackle, not going to latch.
That was a great prediction from the Night Stalker, realizing he's probably going to head to the shrine. But the damage.
Yeah, they need to be careful. That is a problem, and the BKB is there as well, so 9-second BKB. Misha, if he does end up catching at least one, it could be a pretty easy kill. Yapzor, though, has that Lightning Bolt mini stun. Nisha outside of the base, forced to pop the BKB. Gonna catch onto Yapzor now. That's not bad at all, but starting to fall. And they get the kill. Doesn't look like it. They do have the ultimate after the fact. The catch is there. Yapzor looking to kill off Nisha. And doesn't have Nimbus or ulti. Not quite in time.
He is so close to dying there. But he makes it out. Hestejo needs to be careful, though. He does have the cheese, so
Yes, Guardian Graves also. They end up taking him down, though. Patos takes down Patos. Excuse me, mid one takes down Patos, and now there's the ulti. Ace is the one that gets the last hit. Nature's Prophet buys back, immediately going to be gusted away. But this is the last semblance of a defense, and it's not that great of one, to be honest.
Oh, look at this combo. This combo is so great. The Decrepify into Lightning Bolt from the Nimbus just does so much damage.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for us here today. We casted 3 best of 3s so far, and I think that the other ones are all finished up as well. So I'm not sure what happened in the Mouse versus 10-round series. It looks like it is still being played. Mouse won game number 1 and 23 minutes, and it looks like game number 2 is probably already going on. But I think that that's going to do it for us here, if I'm not mistaken. As Team Secret are going to move on, and of course this is the GSL style, and the top 2 teams from each group are going to advance to the playoffs. So Kinguin are going to drop down to the lower bracket. They have to face Mouse or 10 rounds, and then whoever ends up winning that series is going to be the second team to qualify forward into the 4-player GSL playoff. Any final words, Steven, before we end up finishing this thing off?
That was a pretty good showing from Kinguin. I think they have a lot of potential to make it to, I want to say, the top. I think they have a long way to go, but with the backing of a company, you know, they can actually focus on just improving, and maybe we'll see them there someday.
Absolutely. It would be awesome. Love to see it. And we're going to have to love to see more Dota 2 action in the future. So tomorrow, there's going to be a hell of a lot more Dota. If I take a quick little look at what the rest of this stuff is like, it is OG that are 1-up right now over Hellraisers, since they ended up taking down SFT. If they win that series, then they'll be the second team as well to qualify for the playoffs, which would mean that it would not be Secret and OG playing each other. It should be Secret versus the winner of that next series, and then OG versus the winner of that other series. So all in all, likely what our final playoffs bracket is going to look like is Secret and OG on opposite sides, and then 2 of the runners-up from Group B and Group A facing each other, or rather facing the other team. This is... Look at Liquipedia. Liquipedia does an amazing job. Go check it out. Steven, any final words you want to tell people where they can find you?
Yeah, you can find me on Twitter at EosandDota, as well as Twitch TV/EosandTrash. I stream my adventures to 7K every now and then. That'll be it from me.
All right, ladies and gents, have yourselves a wonderful day. We'll see you tomorrow bright and early. It would be at 6 a.m. Pacific time, and I believe, I don't know what time that's listed as CEST. It would be at 16:30 CEST. I'm going to double check with people, but just check out Twitter, check out that stuff. You know where to find Dota 2 and news. We'll let you guys know. Have a great one, everybody. Go watch some Dota, go play some Dota. We'll see you tomorrow.